Yo, what's good YouTube? My name is Zach Bryant and today I'm going to be doing a men's makeup video. This is going to be a pretty simple makeup look. It's not going to be anything on the face, no contouring, nothing like that. So if you're a guy and you've wanted to dabble in makeup, or you've been dabbling in makeup and you're just looking for a new look, or if you're you know, a lady and you're watching this video and you just want to see what bullshit men are doing with makeup, stay tuned. So the first thing that I like to do when I'm doing my makeup is start with my eyebrows. Because I am a man, I have a very pronounced brow ridge, and also my eyebrows are on the thick side. So I like to just kind of go in and tweeze any like random stray hairs. So I'm gonna start off with that. Alright, wasn't really that bad anyway. Alright, cool. Tweezer man, done. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a spoolie, one of these guys, and just kind of brush through my brows like you would brush through your hair or a mustache. Alright, cool. And so I kind of go up and then I take it over. And because my eyebrows are on the thick side naturally, I'm not even gonna bother filling them in. If I ever do fill in my... They look straight black in this camera. They're brown, but they look black in this camera. Brows, done. So the next thing I'm gonna do is something that I don't think a lot of men know about, because it's just like a... It's like a makeup trick. It's something that I learned in a Sephora class. I went to a Sephora makeup class and they taught me this. It's called Tightlining. So you're gonna take a an eyeliner pencil. You're not gonna want to use a liquid eyeliner for this. So I'm gonna use a little pencil here. This one's by e.l.f. It's like a $2 eyeliner. Doesn't matter though, because what we're doing is so simple that it doesn't need to be anything special. All right. So what I do is I just kind of lift up a little bit and then I just trace the inside of the top of my eyelid. So it's the waterline on the top, I guess is what you call it. It's just where your eyelashes come out. And you just kind of trace it. And it makes your, I don't know if you can really tell or not, but it makes your eyelashes see, yeah, you can definitely see it on the camera. It makes the eyelash seem more full. So for this look, I'm really concentrating heavily on the eyes. It's all about the eyes for this look that I'm doing. And you want your eyes to pop, and a good way to make your eyes pop is to have a thick, full eyelash. But you're not gonna like throw on falsies for this. This isn't like a drag look, you know what I mean? So it's just using what you naturally have and highlighting it. And I think that this is a super easy way to do that. So I'm gonna go in on the other eye. Cool. It feels strange if you've never done that before. It's probably gonna be obnoxious. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this Huda Beauty palette. Also, look at this woman on the front. Yo, she's so pretty. So for this, let's see, because my eyes are bluish green, I like to do warm colors like golds and coppers and like warm purple shades, not blue purple shades, more like magentas and pinks, orange, reds. I think those really make the greenish tint in my color, in my eye color, pop out. And again, this is all about making your eyes pop. So first thing I'll do is I'll start off with a really light color, like this one called Desert Sand. And I'll just kind of put that all over the whole eyelid. And this stuff is like crazy pigmented. It's really good makeup. It's not like your cheap makeup that's shit. So you don't need a lot, you know, a little will go a long way in this makeup. So, all right, let's put this.
If you see this happen, where you get a little bit of eyeliner come down.
You can just literally wipe it off, doesn't matter.
We're down here anyway. Okay, cool. Other eyes, same thing, Desert Sand, going in. So next, I'm gonna go in with this, let's go in with this amber color. I'm kind of, amber. It's the third one. It's super red, super pigmented. So what I'm gonna do for this is just kind of take it on the outside part of my eye. So like find like the midpoint of your eyelid and just to the outside. So it looks like this. And again, it's always best to pat on before you just start swirling, so you can get the color on your eyelid before you start blending it out. And then you can kind of, once it's laid down, you could totally go up with it. And so for this, I like to kind of take it into the crease here and just kind of ride the bone a little bit. It's almost like I can't go over it because the bone prevents me from coming up. All right, repeat on the other eye. And it got way up on the other side, so I have to clean that up a little bit. If you make a mistake with eye makeup, the cool thing about it is it comes off really easy with a makeup wipe. So like I took it, you see it's kind of messy here. It's just weird with the camera, I've never done it like this. And I'll go in and clean that up. So, makeup wipe? My assistant will get me a makeup wipe. You should also have an assistant when you're doing makeup videos. They make things smooth. All right, we can just clean that up at the end. So what I'll do next is I'll take a, thank you. I'll take like a glittery color, so something that's sparkly, just again for effect. So I'm gonna go in with, let's do this Cosmo here. Okay, once you have all the colors that you want on the top of your eyes set, just blend. I've seen enough YouTube videos from other makeup artists to know that that's the trick to making your eye makeup look good, is to blend it all out so it's smooth and transitionless almost. Because or maybe it's transition full, whatever it is, that's the trick, is just rub, 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 rub. So we're gonna do that. Oh yeah, remember at the beginning when I said I'm not a makeup artist, I'm just like a makeup connoisseur? Yeah, you get that. But I think that looks really cool. Oh yeah, that's so, I think that's sick. All right, cool, so. Just gonna take that makeup wipe, we talked about it earlier. And just where it's a little messy here, kind of clean it up. Boom. So easy. And where my eyeliner came down from where I blinked too hard, just wipe that up too. Yo, I'm a pro blinker. I'm a, I blink like a, I'm the LeBron of blinking. And it messed up my eyeliner. All right, cool. So that's gonna be it for the blending brush. So next, continuing with the eyes, I'm gonna take out this this little brush. It's like I think it's called a smudge brush. And we're gonna use this. This is my favorite part of doing my eye makeup, is doing right here, the under eye. So I'm gonna go back in with that amber color. We talked about this. So I'm just gonna get a little bit on my brush and just put it right underneath. The thing about, this is like just a form of male privilege a little bit. The thing about being a man in makeup is that even if you suck at it, people are like, oh, that's so good of you. You're good, you're good. It's like, you're good for a boy. And I'm not offended by that. My eyes are a little puffy right now. You see how it's because I closed the bar at work last night. I'm still tired. Work at a bar in New York City. It's actually a restaurant with a bar. Big difference. But I bartend in New York. Like, I know I'm no fucking makeup pro, but that looks good, right? Tell me in the comments, does that look good? Actually, don't. I'm fragile. Don't hurt my feelings. Just say it does, even if you don't think it does. All right, cool. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of highlighter and just pop it right here. And I think the biggest thing this does is just help, one, make your eyebrow pronounced, which is cool, but it also, for me, I think helps separate any extra color that gets on the eye from where you've done your eye makeup, the eyeshadow. It just kind of makes like a barrier between the two. Also blend it like crazy because you don't want to have like white stuff on your eyebrows. All right, cool. So the next thing I want to do is for the under eyes. I have a little bit of dark circles happening. Sometimes they're better, sometimes they're worse. Today's kind of like an in-between. So if I'm trying to disguise it, what I'll do is I use, this is by Color FX, and it is a, oh, there's the name. I don't know if you can see it. It's Cover FX. It's a dark under eye concealer, basically. A corrector is what they call it. So I'll just take it, and this thing is like super orange and pigmented, so I try not to use too much of it. It's also like $30 for this little fucking stick, so a little goes a long way, or it's going to with me at least. All right, so I just kind of dab it on right where my, yeah, like right here. Then I take a beauty blender, like this thing, and I just kind of mash it into my skin. I'm not using proper makeup terminologies. I'm gonna say mash it into my skin. You know, deal with it. Hashtag mash it into your skin. So then I'm gonna take a concealer stick, and this one's from Maybelline. This is like from Dwayne Reed or like Rite Aid or something. So I'll take that and I'll just put a little bit in the same place just to cover up where I, oh, you can definitely see that, where I put the orangish concealer. Put like a skin color concealer, and then same thing, we're just gonna mash it into our skin. It just makes you look awake, you know what I'm saying? Like when people like, oh man, like when people say you look tired or some shit like that, don't ever tell someone they look tired. I've made that mistake before too, but like, oh, are you tired? Did you get enough sleep? It just hurts someone's feelings, like to make it the most basic and plain speech. It makes someone feel like, oh great, I look bad today. So just don't say it. All right, so a little trick I learned from some makeup artists that I know is to, and like drag queens are the best at this because they're putting on so much makeup, loads of makeup, right, to transform their faces. So you have to go in with something to kind of set it so that it doesn't smear or rub or, sweat off or just come off. Cheap makeup tends to just kind of disappear. I don't know if it fucking evaporates or what, but cheap makeup seems to just not be on your face after a couple hours. So I have some, this is from Sephora. It's just powder, like a translucent powder, I guess, finishing powder, setting powder. So I take a little bit of that and I only put it just a tiny bit because you don't want to make your eyes look dry. So, and I put just where I put the concealer. And I feel like that helps to, one, make it less obvious that I'm wearing something. It just kind of mattifies the skin, but also helps it to stay set so that my dark circles don't come creeping out around 2 p.m. So cool, so we've got that concealed. Next thing we're gonna do for the eyes, the last thing we're gonna do for the eyes is some mascara. And because we're not trying to go for like a crazy like drag look, we're not gonna do anything nuts with it. We're not trying to like bring them way out. We just want them to look defined. So I've got a, this is from NYX. It's called the, Faux Lashes Mascara. It's like a $6 mascara. And we're just going to make the mascara face. And just put on a little bit. And I have long lashes naturally, so I don't feel like I need a ton. And then I just go back in with the spoolie and help separate any clumps. Nice. Actually, probably don't wink because doing weird things with your face will make the makeup smear. So give it a second before you do faces or like feel proud of yourself like I just did. You'll fuck it up. All right, so the last thing that I do for my makeup look, if I'm doing like an everyday, like I'm a boy in makeup look, is with my lips. So typically I will brush my teeth right around the time I'm doing my makeup if it's in the morning. And then when I'm brushing my teeth right at the end after I'm almost done, I'll take just a little bit of water and the bristles and run it over my lips because it just exfoliates them. And then I'm going in with just like a, like Blistex, you know what I'm saying, like this stuff. And using a clean finger, just gonna put some of that on my lips. Yo, girls notice men's lips. This is not a one-way street. It's not like guys can walk around with fucking, you know, SpongeBob when he's like, when he dries up and he looks all crusty. Like, some guys walk around looking like that because they're like, yo, I'm a man, I don't do moisturizers and you know, whatever. And you look like SpongeBob when he's, you know, dehydrated. So fucking hydrate your lips. Even if you don't put color on them, which I'm about to, even if you don't do that, hydrate them. Because people notice, girls notice, men notice, other people that you're trying to attract notice. So take care of your lips. Do nice things to your lips. Do nice things to your skin. Wear sunscreen if you're gonna be out during the day. That's a given. It's 2018, we know better. Wear sunscreen. Wear moisturizer to go to bed. When I was young, I never wore moisturizer and I used like acne wash, you know, facial wash. So my skin was red and destroyed and I was like, why is my skin so shit? I got bad genetics. And yeah, maybe so, but I wasn't helping myself by not wearing moisturizer. Creams, eye creams, all of it. Like, it sounds like a waste of money, but it's fucking not. Like, look at anyone in Korea. Their skin is the best, and they have an 11-step process to get that skin. It's not accidental. It's not even genetic. It's because they take care of their skin. All right, so the last thing I'm gonna do to finish off my look is I'm gonna go in with this NYX super clicky red lipstick, I guess is what it is. This one's called Risk Taker. Risk Taker. I think this is just a lipstick, a classic lipstick, but I'm not gonna go full on, you know, Michelle Pfeiffer with it. I'm just gonna go a little bit on the top here and in the middle here. And then I'll do like that. It'll just make my lips have a little bit of color to them. Duh. Cool. Yeah, just makes them look healthy. Makes them look like you've got blood flowing to your lips and you're not some gross boy on the A train. All right, cool. So that's the whole look. Let me back up so you can see my face. So my eyes are done. Pretty simple. The eyebrows. Don't mind my hairline. A little bit of color on the lips, nothing on the face. If you wanted to go in with like a BB cream or, you know, throw in a little foundation with your moisturizer to like even out your skin tone, totally. I battle acne, so I am always careful with how much stuff I put on my face. I find a lot of stuff makes me break out, so I keep it pretty clear on the skin and just kind of going with the eyes and the lips. I think makeup's a cool art form, and I think as more men are getting drawn to it, it's cool to have different voices and different styles and different looks happening with it, so that not everyone's trying to be James Charles or Manny MUA, who are great makeup artists, no doubt, but that's a very specific look, and here's just like an alternative. Anyway, peace.